While human rights is a burning concern in the West, they don't quite resonate the same way here in China. The party has succeeded in some ways as framing human rights as quite differently than in the West, emphasizing the right to housing, the right to food, the right to work. And on those fronts, the party can claim that they've made great strides in the last 30 years. Back in February, when Xi Jinping visited the United States and met with Obama, he gave a very standard Chinese government answer on human rights, which is saying, yes, there's room for improvement, but the United States also has its human rights problems. So there's very little hope that he's going to change the party line on this very sensitive issue. Li Keqiang, who was slated to become the premier, does have a bit of a human rights record. When he was governor and party chief of Henan province, he presided over a scandal in which the blood supply was contaminated with HIV, infecting thousands of people. His response was to crack down on activists who were trying to push the government to take action, and also cracking down on journalists who were trying to expose the scandal. Tibet remains one of the most contentious and problematic issues for the party. In the last year, there's been a rash of self-immolations among Tibetans, nearly 50 at this point. There's so little known about Xi Jinping's record that people point to the relationship his father had with the Dalai Lama back in the 1950s when he was a vice premier. They apparently had a very warm relationship. It speaks volumes to how little hope there is that people say that perhaps Xi Jinping will have a bit of a warm spot for the Dalai Lama and take a different tact in dealing with what is a very contentious issue in China.